Yeah, early morning. Anyway, my overall is 82. Adjusted is 87 now. I didn't notice that one. I thought it was still 86. So you're about to play, I don't know, I might do these two series, Arizona and Pittsburgh.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
All right, I can always use some hitting. Try to get that up. Damn. Okay. Damn. Man, I'm glad I did this first. Batting six. So we caught up to the home record. 4 games above 500 on the road, 8 at home. We got some pretty decent numbers except for the stolen bases. I ain't really trying to do that many, so
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Blake Snell will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Blake Snell, big power arm. He has yet to put it all together, but I really like this guy. Good fastball with late life, as they say in the pitching business. Good overhand curveball, and his changeup's getting better all the time. If he brings his A game, he could shut any team down.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the bleachers and gone.
Wow.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but
the next Cub up, King Bishop. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
They already up 3-0.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
4 miles per hour.
You should take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up-and-down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack them in the mouth right in the first inning.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Time for a look at our umpires in this
how
one.
long is
Behind
it
the
going to
plate
take
is Ed
y'all?
Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, hey, you know what, Hero, this Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire, fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire, pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Yeah, it's not
They
throwing
know
me
the
anything
threat
good.
this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Yeah,
I guess that's what you get when you lead in the league in average,
This is a smart move.
And home runs and RBI.
Here's Addison Russell. No
He's
career
your
numbers
best
to
hitter.
talk about for this
From
matchup.
batting 6. That's crazy.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Sosa is over. 1 out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
The 2-1 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in.
That was nasty.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Bishop makes the play.
Alright,
and
finally
there
got my
are 2
glove
gone
changed.
now.
Damn. I have been trying to edit my glove, my fielding glove for a minute.
Digging in to try it again. King Bishop. He drew a walk his first time up.
Oh, wow.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into short left center. Chasing after it is Hoskins. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed.
Damn.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Previous history with Blake Snell, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Liner toward right center. Bauer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dave Hardy will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. Flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bishop is after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Damn, bro.
Ready for another chance? King Bishop. He flew out in his last
See, my thing is,
bat.
it's like, why would I swing at that first pitch? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even around the plate, you know?
First
in the
pitch
middle.
on its way. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit.
See, that's what I should have did the first time.
The runner from second crosses the plate.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense.
When
you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, Nero, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base and they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
The 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Digging in and looking for more. King Bishop. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Let's get this other run in.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, but he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Here's a high pop-up. Bregman has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Diamondbacks took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very... Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's the second of this 3 games.
High inside.
Chad Kuhl is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on it?
Where am I betting at?
Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot, but they can put together 2 games in a row. A lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's bringing up the final spot on the leaderboard, currently 7th in the National League.
Damn.
Riding in once again, King Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second.
I'll take that.
And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Did he score?
Taking in once again, King Bishop.
Ooh,
he comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
That's what I'm talking about. They keep pitching me right there, bro. They keep pitching me right there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone.
Am I swinging late?
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Right.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
High and deep to right center. Lima over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Josh Bell the next to hit. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw
once he didn't throw that ball
he's able to reach base safely.
off the run, that was it.
Hero, this looks like one of those easy
1-2-3
innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
And that misses inside, 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Should have hit that.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get in a more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Well, this game had its moments.
They go to 6-game winning streak. 6-game hitting streak. Prison. He won the game.
Save your closer for another day
and
let everyone in on the action.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Cubs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chad Poole. Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series. Evan Rankin, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. His last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good
we keep like coming out of the box, bro. Down 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, you know what I'm saying?
They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Off the LED board and gone.
Not that one. He hung it up there just long enough for me to catch it.
17 for him on the season, and the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That
All right,
just
let me get
goes
off
to
the
show
mic.
you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of the game can change just like that.
So in now for Chicago, King Bishop. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as it is now 7-3.
Well, this goes to show you that nobody is immune from throwing a clunker from time to time. We all know he's a great talent on the mound.
Ready once again, Josh Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drives it out to deep right center field. Power going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as we show you the Arizona team leaderboard, we find he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club in that department. Ready for another shot now, Rhys Hoskins. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Bishop moves over. 2 down.
Relay. Cut, hold it. Eat it.
Stepping in, King Bishop, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Seven runs, just 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Pulled toward right center field. Lima moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those...
King Bishop will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Come on,
swung on and grounded out towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on top, however, 9-4. So striding forward now, Eric Lima. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Eric Lima.
Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Bishop. 1 away. A look at our line score this afternoon, and it's been a good one for the bleacher bums thus far. The homestanding Cubs enjoying a big lead here late.
Leading off for Arizona, left fielder, Fred Hammond.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Cubbies get their 20th home win this year. Evan Rankin earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Matt Moore permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Philip Park is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Bases are empty, one man out. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he'll reach second now with one away. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Gregory Polanco. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bishop is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. Polanco is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm hoping to see some signs of a turnaround from Addison Russell. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now
Now the Cubs four-hole hitter, King Bishop, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Beat it out, beat it out.
Ground out to second. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more fun. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Doug Moreland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, King Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
Short. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Up next for the Buccos, Doug Moreland. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Digging in, Aledmus Diaz. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot for Aledmus Diaz. 6th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one.
So a big moment here, and standing in, King Bishop. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Heredia. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Cubs strand 1. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Now at the plate, Doug Moreland.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, first baseman, Doug Moreland.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is right there, 1 down. Now batting, King Bishop.
Center fielder, King Bishop.
First offering on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Settling in now, Jonathan Groniga. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Pitch outside, the throw. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You might say that that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
Now the 2-1. And he reaches up and sends it on the ground to second. And that's the second out. Striding in, Ramon Molina. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Franco racing back. And
square up on that ball. Great job.
And the Cubs will win this ball game in walk-off style.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Chicago came through when it mattered in the... Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Pittsburgh have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after the... Lucas Giolito is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Striding into the box, King Bishop having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. And that one just missed outside. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now at the plate, Elias Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 2-1. At the plate, King Bishop, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. In his career, Bishop hits a little over the 270 mark. Bauer at second. Russell on at first with 2 down. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3. A couple of walks, but stepping in, King Bishop. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
King Bishop.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Heredia will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Ready for another chance. King Bishop, he flew out in his last at-bat.
King Bishop.
First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bostic shading to his right, and that ends the inning. So no runs here. Ready once again, King Bishop. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Heredia. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Pittsburgh Pirates come out on top for their 30th victory. And as we pick up the action here, our situation is a runner at second base with 2 out in the inning. The next Cub up, King Bishop, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Bostic is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We've played. Antonio Luis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off. A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Chicago rack up a division leading.
So there's a problem here. There's a problem. I'm not catching up to the high fastball, and they're consistently throwing it there, and I keep popping that bitch up. So I'm gonna go ahead and stream this Detroit, since it's only 2 games. I'm gonna go ahead and do these 2 games, but yeah, there's a problem. There is a problem. That's a big deal, bro. That's a big deal. I've had 3 bases loaded chances
to raise the bar defensively.
Nigga, that everybody hot though. I've had a chance. I had 3 bases loaded chances, bro, and nothing. I mean, just imagine if I would have, you know, got a hit or a home run, shit, even a walk. I'll probably have more RBIs than I do now. You know what I'm saying? We both know that I'm not batting .357. I don't know what happened right there.
Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of 2 in this interleague matchup between the Chicago Cubs.
Oh, yeah.
Luis Santana gets the call for
I'm
game
trying to see
1
if
of
we
the
can get it
series.
back.
Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty B, we're
Yeah,
getting a chance to watch a
342
guy that's
after
been
batting
struggling a little bit
357.
lately. In his last
So
3 starts, he
they
has over
Yeah.
1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners.
You see what I'm saying? You see what the pitch is?
If he wants to have some success in this one here today.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this
it's really
level,
hard to see,
you
bro.
have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win
that
every
glare in
ball
the outfield is
So
a
they
bitch.
lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is high and outside for a ball.
No.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So in now for Chicago, Addison Russell. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Bishop gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And they will get, no, he's in there. Very close play at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
The 1-2. Now a bunt
All right, hold up.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in once again, Luis Lopez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again. King Bishop. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. The high fastball is in there. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Bishop makes the play, and there are two gone now. Ready for another shot now, King, Bishop. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Strike called, 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire.
Into the box, King. Bishop been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Ready with another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Runner goes for second. And a step off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Starlin Castro. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Popped up. Garcia over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year. MVP. I mean, get in line.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Caden Rosado. Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Come on!
On the bag. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs in the inning. Digging in, King Bishop struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. There's a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 2 runs on. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Phillip Evans. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Sergio Batista gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Antonio Luis wraps it up. Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park. Taylor Williams, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Striding into the box, Luis Lopez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Luis Lopez.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage.
Next for the Tigers, Andreas Hernandez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, King Bishop. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lined hard toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's a pop-up now. Hernandez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1. So striding in, Brian Guerrero. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Guerrero.
Hernandez on second. Galloway at first. 2 out in the inning. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Russell onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Trying to pick things up where we left off. King Bishop. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Guerrero is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Nick Castellanos now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Right fielder.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Bishop over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still down by a count of 4-2. Digging in and looking for more, Muhammad Galloway. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bishop moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, King Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Almora on at first. Nobody out. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Come on, come on.
Third. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, King Bishop. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
4-2, the final score today. The Cubs wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Evan Rankin earns win number 7 on the season. Antonio Luis